What is up, guys? Welcome to my new video, and in today's video we are going to be doing something same. We are going to do mining and herbalism, but this time I'll show you all of my talents, all of my gear, what enchants I use, and so on. And now you might be wondering, well, why do I want to do this? Well, if you go on here and you write bismuth, you see that the prices are up. And that means we can actually maybe make some gold. And that is a big plus. So with that being said, let's get straight into the knowledge points. First off, I'll put, of course, the timestamps into the description, so if you want to skip through the video and so on, you can do that. But first on, we are going to start with herbalism. So first on, as I said, we have herbalism. Now, the thing in herbalism that you want to get first is actually this. You want to get this maxed and this max. This will allow you to gather quality 3 ingredients, and you find a lot of them and they are worth the most gold. Then after you max that, of course, you have to follow up with the points that go into here, otherwise you won't get to learn the sub specializations, meaning this. Then you can actually look to go into this or this, depending on which you find most. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. Now, the important thing is you also can get this. Now here, most of the time you do not need to get 40 points. You can actually work with 35 as well. But the thing is, 40 points allows you to gather herbs while mounted. But also the, the sky golem, the mount from Pandaria, allows you to do that as well. So technically you do not need these last 5 points. Now you might wonder, well, if I have that mount, why do I need 40 points in here? Well, the thing is, look at this, you get 30 deafness, you get 15 perception, 45 finesse, 30 finesse, you get 45 deafness. This will help you insanely to just gather more, gather faster, and so on. Then I actually kind of went into here. I mean, you just have so much knowledge points at this point that it doesn't really matter. Like this one is the most important, these two, and then I really like to get these two because you find them so often, it's insane. This one maybe when I have all of the knowledge points, but right now it's not worth it. Now, let me just see. Here you get some perception and you are able to gather these, seeds. Now these seeds, depending on which seed it is, you can plant it and it's going to be, as you can see, this one is crystallized, this one is irritated, and so on. Irritated being worth the most money, and so on. Now here you also get some deafness, perception, skill, and so on. It's basically, you are just looking at what gets you the most finesse, deafness, and so on, just so you can get more and more speed. Now here it's basically the same, but here, like this one, goes only to the, these war fused herbs. I find most of them and most of them. That's why I went points here. Like, I think fully maxing them, of course it helps out, but I kind of went on half in these two. But yeah, that is pretty much all you need to know about herbalism. If you are new, I highly suggest you get this and you get like these two, and then you just gather until you have all of the knowledge points. Now let's go on to the gear. I do not have blue gear. Why? Do not ask me. I do not know personally. Now, what do you want on your cycle? You want finesse, enchanted finesse. And here we have Gardener's Basket, also finesse, and here deafness perception. You cannot change these two. The most important thing in herbalism is finesse. You just want to gather as much as possible, because perception does not help you anything, because the only rare material that you get from herbalism, I do not have it right here, but it's worth like, I think, 100 gold, maybe even less. Now let's get to the thing that I like a bit more, and that is mining. Now, in the mining, you want to, first thing that you want to do, mining is much easier to explain. You want to max mining fundamentals. 60 points here, most important, I sign it. Why? Because you can mine while mounted. Then you can mine an herb while mounted, and of course once you learn this tree here, and in herbalism, whenever you mine, you restore one vigor, and same goes for herbalism, meaning you will always be able to fly, and so on without any downtime. So this is the first thing that you need to max. Then you go to plethora of 4. You want to get 10 points here to learn a sub-specialization, then you want to max bismuth. Fully max bismuth. Then you go to another sub-specialization, then you max iron claw or accurate. Check which one is more expensive, not like it really matters, they are mostly the same price. Let's say you go for iron claw, max it fully. Just full max. Then you go here, final sub-specialization, you max this, then you can finish it. You get perception, you get skill. After you are done with that, you can go into rich deposits. I personally like them. And then after you get rich deposits, you do not want a single point here. Not a single one. Last time I mined a seam was before I was born. That's how rarely I see them. Like 0 points here. Then here, basically the same, just I'm like going for the things that I find the most. Webbed and weeping deposits or mines and so on. These ones are the ones that I find the most, and that's why I went like here. You can see finesse, skill, perception, finesse, skill, perception, and so on, which increases my chances. Perception increases your chances to get no stones in mining. No stones are worth a bit more. I mean, it hurts to say this, they are worth 200 gold. At one point they were worth 7,000 gold, like those were the golden times. And yeah, basically then you also go just for the basic skills, finesse, perception, and so on. Now let me show you the tools that I use. Pickaxe, blue, I have perception, enchanted with finesse. Now you can see what works best for you. I really like perception in mining. Also with finesse, you also need some finesse, trust me. Like I have perception, quality 3 finesse enchant, then we have finesse, and then we have here deafness and perception. You cannot change it. And that is basically all from the gear. Now let's go to the consumables that you need. Please do not go without this. First, let's start off with this buff here. Weaver's Prodigy. It increases gathering speed by 30%. Where do you get it? You go to Ashkajet, you go here, and you choose Eyes of the Weaver. You just choose it. You don't have to complete this. I chose this shit like I think 2 months ago. I still haven't completed it, and I still have the buff. So that is the first thing. Second thing, even more important than this, are the File of True Sight. It increases your perception, and it allows you to see camouflaged mining and herbalism nodes. Like this will lower your downtime by insane amount. Just you have to have this. Then of course you also want to have a Dark Moon Firewater. Increases your deafness by 15%, basically allowing you to gather quicker. And if you have some money, you can also go for Iron Claw Razorstone. Sharpen your mining, herbalism or skin tool, increasing finesse by 60 for 2 hours. You basically do this. You go to mining journal. There it is. We increase the finesse, and now it has even 60 finesse more. We do same for this. And now, once I've done that, I'm just going to lower this back there. And we are actually going to go into Hellofall. Why Hellofall? Because there we mine an herb, and we make most of our gold is made there. I tried all of the zones. This one is the most profitable one. You'll basically be running circle like this. So you start here. I start always here. I go like here. I do full circle here, because here is an insane amount of herbs and mining nodes. Like you gather there as insane. Like it's insane how much do you gather there. Then you fly back up here. You go here down. Oh fucking hell, it's loading. Come on, dude, load. I need to show it to the people. People wanted a guide. Come on. Let me deliver to them. We all need to make some money. Okay, nice. We are back, and I'm not on the fucking map. Okay, where the fuck is the broken house? No. Oh, cool. Kasavgar, yeah. And then once you're here, you go like this. Then you fly over here, over these islands, let's say them. Let's say they are islands. You do not go down here. Do not go down here. You just fly here. You go, then you go up here. Then you do, I do like here a bit. Then I turn back, do this, do full circles like this. Then I fly around here, go down here, and basically make my way back and do that for 1 hour. I highly suggest that you have something playing on your second screen, otherwise you might get brain disease. Let's put it the nice way. Now I'm going to put the stopwatch there, and I'm going to put something to play on my second screen, going to pop off all of the potions, and then we are going to get going. Boys, slowly we are coming to an end. And how does it look like? Well, I'm not really sure, since I haven't checked the inventory, because every single time I do not get shit after that. Like you see, this guy, for example, like only if he watched one of my videos and just took my advice that he needs to mine whilst mounted, it would be so much easier for him. Let's get this mine. I just realized potions ran out and we are done for. Going to Hearthstone. Let's just take a quick look over the loot. I think it looks decent, but as per usual, I'm going to post it all of the auction house. We are going to see how much gold we made, and then we are going to, or better to say, I'm going to give my verdict if this shit is worth it or not. I'll see you in a bit. And I just posted everything on the auction house, and we ended up with, as you can see, 28,000.3. But you already know your boy has to round it up for the thumbnail. I'm sorry, I'm going to round it up to 30,000. If you have a bit more luck than me, you can get to 30,000. And what can I say? I think that is like 4,000 better than last time. Something like that. Like the prices haven't increased much, but still, if you have a gathering profession or crafting profession on another toon, you can still make a nice chunk there. I sadly sold all of my stuff as per usual. I do not want anyone to think that I'm pulling some tricks out of my ass, and that means I'm going to have to farm once again for my druid. With that being said, I hope you enjoy. I think, you know, maybe it gets better once we get to the, how do you call it, season 2. Maybe there is then a price jump. Well, at least I hope so. But with that being said, I really hope you enjoyed this guide, and it goes without asking, if you have any questions or you need any help, leave it down in the comments. If I can help you, I will answer you anyways, and if you need a bit more help, you can add me on Battle.net, and then I can help you with a call. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one, and thank you. Yeah, I already said thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.